So this is the loan approval process, okay? You're going to have a conversation about the deal. You're going to run through those questions that I just said quickly off the top, but it's, hey, tell me a little bit about the deal. All right, how much experience do you have? How many times have you done this? How much cash do you have access to right now? How do you plan on making money on this deal? What's credit look like? All right, bing, bang, boom. You understand the guidelines of the lender that you're looking to work with because you've studied the materials, or you're working with me one-on-one, or you're in our elite mastermind and you already know the lenders, or you downloaded the exclusive lender guide before you came onto the webinar, so you already know the guidelines that the lenders have, so you can already pre-think about that. Then you go to the lender's website, into your broker portal, you work with their calculator, you come up with the term sheet, you send that over to the client and ask them for, acceptance, and say, hey, does this work for you? Great. This is what I'll need to do next is when you're ready to put in your offer, I'm going to shoot you over a pre-approval letter. You can do that either through email, DocuSign. We'll go over all the tools that I use in my business so that I can do things all virtually. Once you hear that their contract's accepted, because remember, hard money in the purposes of the Burr strategy, when we're being brokers, this is for purchases. Very, very rarely are you going to be doing a hard money loan as a refinance. It does happen. I did a couple of them last year, but it's more common that you're looking at a purchase. All right, so now that you know that the contract's accepted, my biggest advice, at least at stage number three, call everybody that's involved, introduce yourself, say, hey, Matt, I see you're the listing agent on this thing. My name's Gary. I'm going to be brokering the loan. I work with nationwide lenders. Here are the timelines for when we need things done. This is what it looks like as far as what I've seen on the file. We're going to be in communication with title and insurance together. Let's get to the finish line and have a great one. That is, if I could, if you guys just use that as a part of this business, you're going to grow your referral network. That's more free leads to you. That's you putting out there the law of reciprocity where you're giving out and then it's coming back to you. You're giving out value and then it's coming back to you because you're setting the timelines, you're doing what's expected, and you're acting like a pro. Okay. Next is going to be the valuation. So there's a few different types of valuations. Most of the time in my lender network, we're looking at a virtual desktop valuation or a full appraisal. So a virtual desktop is otherwise represented here as a BPO. That's where the real estate agent that's a part of the deal or the buyer specifically is going to get a link to an app where they take pictures, they upload it, it goes straight to the lender's desk. They determine based off of the scope of work that we provided them that the property is going to be worth X amount of dollars once it's all fixed up. And that is the valuation process. It is very important that this process be executed in with speed so that you can meet the timelines of your purchase. And you should have a good idea as to how much the property will be worth before we even get to this point. Because I will let you know now, if a deal's going to blow up, a deal's going to blow up at stage number four. It's not going to blow up at number one. It's not going to blow up at six or seven. It's going to blow up at number four. Because the hard money lender is not going to deny a deal based off of the purchase price. They're going to just require more cash. And they're going to get that cash number from what the property's going to be worth once it's all fixed up. That's the after repair value. Guys, go ahead and put ARV in the chat. ARV is one of the letter salad that you need to know when we're going. That's going to be on day number 1 or 2 this upcoming week, where we'll go over in detail how to be able to analyze a hard money deal within a few minutes and be able to answer a few questions, ask a few questions. Awesome. Grace is paying attention. Ivan, Lisa. Oh, Lisa, I can't wait for you to get in here. Mary, Sean, Deborah. Very nice. Okay. Now that the valuation is being been completed. Now we know what the property's worth once it's all fixed up. Any adjustments in the terms from what they were up on stage number two, if those are confirmed at the same terms, amazing. That's the goal. That's what we're looking for. If they shifted slightly, if the borrower has to bring a little bit more cash to the table, that's going to happen in stage number five. Then we want to go to our third party partners who we introduced ourselves at stage number three. We're going to go to insurance. We're going to go in title and grab any other additional conditions. Make sure that I's are dotted, T's are crossed, and then we're going to get that back to underwriting so we can get the clear to close. Once it's clear to close, that means funds are going to be wired over to title. The closing is scheduled, and we gonna get paid. How much were you getting paid? Well, if we charge 1 point, then for every $100,000, we're going to earn $1,000. I have a minimum loan amount of 150,000. So it's worth my time to do a deal when a loan amount is 150,000. And the reason why I put my minimum there and not at 50,000, 75,000 is because I still want to be competitive with what the nationwide lenders are charging, even with my broker fee included. We'll talk about that in a second.